Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Trending brought to you by Airtel. My name is Nancy Isime and I am your host. In case you're wondering, what is Nancy doing here? I already explained on my last episode that a little incident happened in my studio, but do not worry as we're working on getting a bigger and better studio just for you. But for now, please enjoy the studio with me, alright? Good. As you know, this show is brought to you by Airtel, and on this show we discuss everything and everyone that is trending, which is exactly what I'm going to do right after this break. Please stay with me, guys. I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. On today's show, we'll be discussing the revolution of comedy in the space of 1 year. And in the studio with me, I have none other but an amazing comedian who goes by the name IGOSAVE. Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
It's so good to have you in the studio today.
My pleasure.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling cool. Such a pleasure to be here today.
Thank you very much. So tell me, before we go into the main show, what are you wearing today and what is the inspiration behind it?
There's no inspiration behind it, and I'm wearing clothes that I bought with my money. I checked the ones that are having matching colors. Okay. I just matched them myself without any stylist anyway. So
okay,
that's just it.
That's just it. Is that you every day?
No, not every day.
So what happens
sometimes my stylist come around.
So why didn't you put effort in today's own place? I'm wondering. Because you know that you're coming.
I put effort.
I'm
a stylist myself.
You're a stylist. So other days you get stylist, but today's when you were like, you know what?
No,
it's just Nancy. It's just trending.
No. There are times my stylist brings the clothes.
Okay.
And tells me how to combine. And there are times I say, no, this is how I want it.
You want it. Well, you look amazing, well put together, by the way. So yes, you should think about styling for, part of your hustle.
Okay. We do everything.
Everything, Abby. Okay, let's talk about today's topic of the day, which is the revolution of comedy in the space of 1 year. Do you agree in any way that this year has been big for the comedy industry in Nigeria?
Yes, I will agree to that. That comedy took another turn this year because first of all, we had shows that were sold out here in Lagos, just shows that had only comedians advertised, and it was a huge success. And before, we used to have a combination of comedians and musicians on all shows, the B's, TVCs and all, but this year, this is the first time I'm seeing comedians doing their shows advertising only comedians, and they are selling out the venue. So comedy has taken a twist. I mean, it has metamorphosed from what it used to be to something better now. And I believe in the years to come, it will get better.
So tell me, what are the benefits of doing these comedy shows annually in Nigeria?
Well, first of all, it cuts the gap between you and your fans.
Okay.
Your fans are able to come together to hear you live, to listen to your fresh jokes, and it's also an opportunity for them to see how creative you are. And also, you are also selling your brand, and you are also upgrading your brand by doing your event annually. Okay,
so it has nothing to do with making more money?
Of course, it has to do with making a lot of money. You make more money, and brands also come in to sponsor it. And if different brands say how successful the previous one you did is, by the following year, they will definitely want to come in as sponsors, so they can have their brand attached to your own brand as well. So
because I noticed back in the days it used to be Night of a Thousand Laughs.
Yeah, we have Night of a Thousand Laughs.
But these days,
only comedy show in Africa then. But now we have lots and lots of.
Do you think that's a problem? Is it a positive addition, or has it negatively affected?
It's a positive addition. We are not supposed to be stuck to one thing for a very long time. I mean, we spent so much years waiting for other comedy shows to come up. So for other comedy shows to have sprung up like that in a couple of years, I mean, it's a success story here in Nigeria. And I mean to say we are really topping in Africa.
Yes, I think so. I think so. Is Night of a Thousand Laughs, is it still going on? Night of a Thousand Laughs? It is. Okay. But what are the challenges you face as a comedian, or other comedians? What are the challenges you face in terms of consistency?
Well, it's really not easy to be consistent in what you do, not just in comedy, in all fields, you know, but if you keep working hard, consistency will be your friend.
Okay.
But if you don't work, if you are very lazy, don't expect to be consistent in the market.
Okay.
You're definitely going to just wear out
Fade
like nothing. So hard work, good thinking, and if you have a very good team as well, it helps a lot. So if you have all this put together, and if you are prayerful, or if not juju, they worship. If you worship your juju well.
Well, you know, there's this thing, every industry, there's this thing we kind of, you know, everybody prides in, especially those who have been in the industry for a while. They say, okay, you know what, the people who started this, you know, the veterans, we paved ways, or we paved a way for the younger generation. Would you say the same thing for the comedy industry in Nigeria?
Well, sometimes some people who say that, if you really go check, if you do a proper check, you'll see that they didn't pave way for anybody.
Really?
Yeah, they only came, did their bit, and they faded out.
Right.
You understand? If you are saying you paved way for people, it means you have created a space for them to occupy and develop, and then develop, you know. But bragging or saying, I paved way for these people, there's a particular musician that's always fighting of paving way for the new generation. No, you didn't.
Right.
He did his beats and left. You paved way, or you opened the market. How? Did you create an industry? Did you build a studio where the upcoming musicians or comedians are going to work? Did you write books? Or did you drop anything? Is there a library? Do you have an archive where the upcoming artists or the upcoming comedians who are inspiring to be like you, do you have a place where they go to read or to do research and get inspired? If you have done all this, yes, you can boldly hit your chest and say, oh, I paved way for the younger generations. But you have done your bit, made your money in the past, you have become a veteran, and you are shouting, I paved way, I paved way. I don't think you really paved way.
So to you, paving a way means actually
impacting an industry.
Not just singing or not just doing comedy.
Yeah, impacting an industry, guiding the upcoming or guiding the young comedians that are inspiring to be like you. If you guide them, give them platform, you have paved way for them in one section.
Okay, but not everybody.
But not everybody. Some people are just there, did their greedy bid, you know, did their shows, carried nobody along. And after 10 years, nobody is looking at them and say, I paved way. Who you paved way for? Who you were? If you paved way for me, why did the way pave himself for you? So that's the bitter truth anyway.
Okay,
I know some will blame me out, but if I'm not talking like that, but it's the truth.
It's the truth, right, yes. right. But what would you say? You know, you've been in the industry for so long. Would you say that you have paid your dues, or do you think that there's still a long way to go?
Well, I think I have paid my dues.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's been 24 or 25 years.
Nice.
So I have paid my dues.
When did you start comedy? At what age?
Should be like 13.
You were 13 when you started?
Actually, it was mock news. Myself and my friend IGOSAVE were doing mock news as young as like 12 or so.
Wow.
On Delta Television, Tindo Manude's DSTV top show.
Wow.
We're handling the mock news segment. So it metamorphosed into stand-up comedy around 97 or 96 or so.
Wow. So the both of you, I've always wondered, I go die, I go save. The both of you just came up and said, you know what? You die, I save, okay? Was that it?
We'll be partners. We'll be partners for over 24, 25 years.
Yes. Nice.
And best friends as well.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so that's how it's been so far. And I've paid my dues. If there's any dues left to be paid, maybe anybody can help me to pay. I'm not sure I'm paying dues anymore. I should be working and saving money for my kids and my loved ones.
Okay, amazing. So tell me, what are the challenges faced, you know, when you have to do comedy across the country? Or even across Africa, across the world, because I know that, you know, most comedians in Nigeria, you're probably more funny when you speak Pidgin. I know there's something about Pidgin, it's very funny. But what happens when you go to countries that do not understand Pidgin? What happens when you go to the States, the UK, and you're performing to not a Nigerian crowd, but like to a Western crowd or to a South African crowd? how do you switch, and how frustrating does it get when you don't get it?
Okay, first of all, for any organization or anybody to bring you somewhere to perform, it means they have been watching your acts over the years.
Right.
And that means they understand what you've been saying.
Right.
And if you get there as a professional and you think or feel the crowd, you're having a mixed crowd, it's not left for you to do it like 50-50 or 60-40 or 70-30.
Okay.
Like, if you have a mixed crowd of people who understand only English that doesn't understand Pidgin English, so it's not left for you to do correct English and Pidgin English as well. Our Pidgin English is very unique.
I think so too.
Outside Nigeria, not even in the English-speaking countries, like in Europe, the white people there, they struggle to learn it.
Really?
They learn from the internet, they learn from their friends that are Nigerians.
Okay.
So those are some of the basic reasons they have come to the show for. So if you don't even speak that pidgin, it even offends them. It offends them. So if you think your crowd is mixed, you can do English, which is a global language to an extent. You know, people understand English very well. So sometimes we do correct English. There are times we perform with only correct English. There are times some organizations come, they want to do some recordings that will be shown all over Africa, and they tell you it's just English. And each time it comes like that, they get only few comedians to fame, because not everybody can do it with correct English. It's really not easy, but those who can do it does it, and those who can't just
sit
give
back.
an excuse.
So in other
yourself.
words, organizations, when they put up such shows, they look for whatever people are asking for. You know, the main comedians people want to see. They don't force anything on anybody. They
No, I don't think
them.
I don't think they force. I don't think they force any comedian to anybody, because to every organization they have the comedian they like, and we have a lot and enough comedians to satisfy the needs of everybody. Yeah.
Amazing, thank you. But would you say that the comedy industry in Nigeria, would you say that you guys are one big happy family, or is there some sort of division amongst you guys?
Well, to me, I think the comedy industry is the most united industry in Nigeria without an association. Because the music industry, there is P-Man, Nollywood, they have their own, but you see, stand-up comedy, they don't have any. And we always come out for each other. If a comedian is getting married, you see everybody there. If a comedian is doing his child dedication, you see everybody there. So no matter how few we come out, we always come out to support each other. So even when we are doing shows, you know, comedians are also coming out to support their colleagues. So I think there is big unity in it, but you know, nothing is ever smooth. There's always a rough bottom. So there's definitely division. Even if we are pretend, oh, there's no division, we are one big happy family. Yes, we are one big happy family. Even in our own families, our parents have their best kids.
And there's always that black sheep in the family.
Do you understand? So it's like that everywhere.
Like that everywhere.
But trust me, if I'm to rate in a scale of 100, I would say 89.
89.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Now, if you've noticed, there's this trend that's going on now. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to ask you. I mean, comedy is kind of taking over, even in Nollywood as well, even in music. There are people who are cracking jokes with their songs. There are people in Nollywood these days, we notice that most movies come out as either rom-com or pure comedy or slapstick comedy, because people want to laugh. Now, is this something that you guys are proud of? Do you guys feel like, you know, someone is trying to take your job? Are you people proud of the fact that comedy is actually spreading in all ways? I mean, actors who are not comedians are cracking people up in the cinema, and everybody just wants to laugh. When you do an action flick, it might not sell as much as a comedy flick. If you go to the cinema and find out the Nigerian movies that have sold, you see that it's mostly, you know, slapstick comedy. Is this something that you've noticed, and is this something that you think that Nigerians are jumping on? What do you think is the reason for this? And do you think it will affect the comedy industry in any way?
Well, first of all, the country is hardship. People are really looking for anything to laugh at. People are speaking English in their offices. They are attending to their queries and all that. So when they get home, they just need something different.
Yeah.
That's the uniqueness of the Pidgin English again. They want to hear people talk crazy just for them to laugh. So the emergence of more comedy now is the present situation of this country. The stress is too much. So people really need to relieve themselves of all this. And thinking of those acting or doing Hollywood, if it's a threat to stand-up comedy, it's not. They are two different things. Right. If you are a comedy actor, you're different from a stand-up comedian, you're different from a music comedian.
What if you're an Instagram comedian?
It's all different. Right. But we also have comedians who can attend to all of it.
Right, that's true.
You understand? Like me, to do that Instagram skit, it's difficult for me because 1 minute, that's like 60 seconds, I can't come quick, man. I don't know. I really admire them because I don't know how they do it because I need to build up my own and
comedy,
all that.
But you can make people laugh and hit the point.
Yeah, if I'm doing my skits, that's a bit 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But if I am forced to do it financially, there's bing every morning. Say, okay, give us something to laugh in 60 seconds. I will provide something in 30 seconds. Yes, so it's no threat. Like some people that are actors cannot do stand-up comedy. Some people that are stand-up comedians cannot act. So only a few of us can do all of it. Like me, I can act, I can do stand-up, I can sing, though off-key, in-key, but I can sing, So this is just it. So the industry is big for everybody to operate. So just try your talent. Anyone that works for you, just do it. But don't force it. Some people don't know where they fit in. You're doing the Instagram comedy and you want to jump on comedy stage. It might not favor you. It might favor you. Like Nedu, that I know, Nedu is crazy. But I've never seen Nedu do stand-up comedy. Right. He's talked to his thing he's doing. And he's lovely. And I don't know if he has any plan to do stand-up comedy, but I think Nedu can really do stand-up comedy. Yes, if he wants to.
Okay, well, if you're watching Nedu, you heard it from IGOSAVE, you can do stand-up comedy, so you should try it. Thank you very much for sharing that. My pleasure. All right, guys, enjoy the video of the day. We'll be right back.
Mechanic not there. Everybody and a mechanical engineers.
Okay, what be the engineer?
Now you talk. Now me.
As I drive, the motor just to mix.
Now the right place you come now. Open your bonnet. Razor, not the fear. Razor, now the place you be. Put out for reverse, make you mash brake.
For reverse, I go back.
Okay, now truth. Why the back glass down? Okay. Oh yeah, fire! I beg, close this your side mirror. It is stop. I beg, from there open the back door. Knock on down. Just stretch from there. Beautiful. Oh yeah, leave it like that. Two open. Close them. Oh yeah, enter. Fire, immediate fire at once. Okay, quick, other people. Oh yeah, raise them. Yeah, come down. Then like that, may you use that say the place with fire. Oh yeah, use that, fire. Enter inside. Fire that once. Close the door. Then pause. Fire once and pause.
I didn't think they pause fire.
Good. Okay, I feel like say your wiper not good though.
Because wiper now they do this one.
Okay, wait first. Razor first. Okay, I don't see the front.
Hey, thank God.
You carry your motor go church.
Church?
Yes, a spiritual problem. Your prayer point now noise and fire.
Engineer, now you need rehabilitation.
Look your back.
I get that.
This that motor go overheat, they overheat.
Alright guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video of the day. If you're just joining us, you're watching Trending, and it's brought to you by Airtel, and I still have the amazing IGOSAVE on my hot seat who has been spying. Well, right now it's time for our next segment, which is the Fast Fire Question segment. Now, what happens in this segment is that I ask you a couple questions and you get to answer all of them in 60 seconds, approximately 1 minute.
Okay.
Yes, are you ready for this?
Sometimes.
Well, I hope now is the time. Time starts now. What did you have this morning?
Eba.
Wow. At what time?
At around 8.
Hey!
Sister, if I come out, before I come back, they will finish her.
Hey! That is the life. What is your most cherished item ever?
My daughters.
Oh. Yeah. What do you think about when you're alone in your car?
How to beat the traffic quick.
What? Typical Nigerian. Worst praise of the year? Worst time of the year, sorry.
No time, actually.
No time?
No.
Okay. Memorable day?
Memorable day. My daughter's birthday.
Oh, what is your best resort?
None.
None? No best resort? You don't like to relax by the beach? No?
No.
Okay. Best coach of the year?
Coach of the year.
Coach.
Quote of the year.
Yeah.
That's a quote. I keep getting quotes every day.
Every day.
Okay. Best quote of the year.
Yeah.
By myself or by somebody.
Anybody.
It should be by me. Nobody be Superman.
Nobody be Superman.
And the world can do without the best man.
Oh shit. What is your favorite joke?
My favorite joke,
60 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
too many. I can't
Too many, right? Okay, what's the color of your brush?
My toothbrush.
Yes.
I have like 3 toothbrushes. They all have white mixed with other colors. They're in different bags.
But they must be white.
There's always white.
Okay, tell us, what is your favorite summer activity?
Football.
You love football.
A lot.
Right, no wonder when I said what best quote of the day, you
I
heard
said
coach, and
coach.
I coach. You wanted to start giving me name quickly.
I want to do complete swaps.
Well, thank you very much. You did well under 60 seconds. Right now, move on to the next deal, which is the drive. Now, in this segment, what happens is that I get to ask you a couple social media abbreviations, and you give me their full meaning. So, you ready for this?
Straight.
First one, KMT.
KMT.
Yes.
KMT. Come out.
What?
KMT. I don't know that.
Do you want me to help you?
Just give me only one clue. Only the K.
No, I can't give you the K, but I can give you a clue.
Okay, give me
That's
a
why I
clue.
can't try and act it out for you.
Give me a clue.
It's like,
Can't manage this.
when you they go far, can't manage this. It's like, okay, do you want me to help you?
Okay, do
You have to say, help me, please, Nancy.
Help me, please.
Who?
Nancy.
Thank you very much. It means kissing my teeth.
That's
what I said.
We need a kiss now. We need a kiss.
Okay, next one, LOL.
Laugh out loud.
Yes, YW.
You're welcome.
Good. TOL.
Talk. TOL.
TOL, yes.
TOL. Toll gate.
Yeah,
I don't know that one. I don't know that one. This thing are for millennium boys and
now
millennium
I can tell you
girls.
it's on social media. So do you want me to give you a clue? You want the
Please,
answer?
give me a clue.
A clue is like, is that, is that,
Thoughts of love.
Lord have mercy. You are thinking so far. It's something about thinking, though. It's not about thought.
Thoughts of love. Thoughts of love. Not about love.
No, it's not about love.
No.
Do you want me to help you?
Yes, help me, Nancy.
Okay. There's no please there.
Please help me, Nancy.
Good. It means think out loud.
Think out loud. Ah, these millennial people.
Okay, last one. TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday.
Good. I'll give you one more.
Okay.
ICM.
ICM. I remember LCM in secondary school and primary school. But this ICM.
It's a place in Lagos on the mainland.
Oh, ICM.
Yes.
ICM.
Around its axis, actually.
Ikeja City Mall.
Yes!
What about TFY?
Who is that for?
It's Thunder Fire.
I will add that one. TFY. So when I want to ask you about, I say TFY. Okay, no problem. So that's one addition. You gave us one to add.
Straight.
TFY.
To take away.
Well, thank you very much for participating in my games.
My pleasure, Nancy.
But do not go anywhere, guys. It's when we come back, he'll be reading some nasty comments. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Trending, brought to you by Airtel. I still have IGOSAVE on my hot seat, and it's time for him to read some nasty comments. I'll give this to you. Please read each and respond to each of them individually. Okay. Thank you.
Anonymous. I don't know what he is saying, Seth. Just shouting. No joke. Nothing. It's very simple now. He doesn't know what I'm saying. Maybe we would have communicated in the person's tribe, his language, or pidgin English. My brother or my sister.
TFY.
TFY. Not TFY. Anyway, 2. Joke P. So this one self na comedian. No, my brother. I be Anthony Joshua. I be boxer. Since your eye they pay you. Slick T. I don't always get his joke. That is it. I don't always get his joke. Just as I don't always get the promises they gave us in this country too. Well, if you don't get my jokes, keep listening. Maybe with time, you understand it. My jokes might be too deep for you. Maybe you should listen to some other easy jokes. Well, maybe they might make you laugh, or sometimes maybe you really need to shop ice block and use your international sense to decode the joke.
Well, thank you very much for those responses.
It's okay.
How did these comments make you feel?
Make me feel happy.
Happy?
Yeah,
Okay.
like people are watching and they are commenting.
True.
Whatever they say, either good or bad, they are a fan. They
Yes.
like what you're doing. So
You're right.
there are people who just go, oh, I can say, But these ones, they stayed, tried to listen, didn't get the joke, and sent comments.
Well,
That means they really appreciate what I do.
Thank you
God bless
so
you all so much.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you very much for coming on the show today. I
My
hope you had
pleasure.
fun.
I had fun, Nancy. Trust me,
Great.
I had fun.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right, guys. Well, that is it for IGOSAVE, but I'll be right back. In the meantime, enjoy the top 5. I'll be right back.
Check out our top 5 greatest painters of all time. At number 5 is French Impressionist Claude Monet, 1840 to 1926. Famous paintings include Water Lilies, Women in Garden, and Impression Sunrise. At number 4 is Michelangelo. He lived from 1475 to 1564. Renaissance sculptor, painter, and architect. Famous paintings include the epic work on the Sistine Chapel. Sitting at number 3 is Dutch master Rembrandt. He lived between 1606 to 1669. He's one of the greatest painters, admired for his vivid realism. Famous paintings include The Jewish Bride and the Storm of the Sea of Galilee. At number 2 is Vincent van Gogh, 1853 to 1890. The Dutch post-impressionist painter work include Sunflowers, The Starry Night, Cave Terrace, and Café Terrace at Night. Finally, at the number 1 spot is Leonardo da Vinci, 1452 to 1519. A Renaissance painter, scientist, inventor, and more. Da Vinci is one of the most famous painters for his iconic Mona Lisa and Last Supper.
Alright guys, it's a wrap for today's show. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I hope you had fun. I had IGOSAVE on my hot seat and I hope you got to learn 1 or 2 things from him. As you know, you can join the conversation. Follow us on Twitter at HipTv and on Instagram at official HipTv. You can also follow me on Instagram if you wish at Nancy Isime Official. You can also watch us online at www.hiptv.tv. Until I see your pretty faces next time, do not forget that I love you, but God loves you more. Goodbye.